Welcome to 606 Waite Road in Clifton Park, New York, 12065. We're here today looking at a 2,500 plus square foot, 20-year-old colonial with a brick facade. The property is located on just about 4.5 acres, which is actually quite unique for this market. Most of its competing properties are on a ½ acre or less. As you can see, there's a nice long driveway leading out to the road. Probably about 2/3 of the acreage is accessible. The rest of it is wooded, including this little swampy area here in the front. Let's head down the walkway and take a step inside. Decent landscaping, as you can see. It's going to need a little work. This tour is pre-landscape work and pre-sales clean. So, head up to the front door. Trim needs a little bit of paint, a little love. Lighting fixtures. Not dated, but do need bulbs and a good cleaning. Gold door knocker and locks and handles. So you walk into a grand 2-story foyer with a faux finish throughout. Really not very popular these days. It was an Italian family that lived here, and they've just kind of decorated things to what meets their design style and cultural needs. As you can see, we've got a beautiful set of doors here outside the study with a transom window above, yet a hollow core door right next door with a tan coat of paint to match the faux finish. Probably should have been a solid cord wood door stained to match the trim. Some nice hardwoods in here with a nice inlay in the study, which has kind of a quirky element where it has an opening in the wall looking out into the living room. We'll take a quick walk over here and take a peek out to that room. Gas fireplace. See, the carpeting is old and kind of buckling in the middle. Some lighting fixtures that are dated, as are the window treatments. Let's head back out and head over into the dining room. As you can see, there's some rather bold colors here that probably should be toned down. The quality of most of the trim in this home is very suspect, and I suspect it was probably done after the fact by the homeowner. As you can see, if you look up underneath this trim, you can see it doesn't quite meet the wall, and most of the trim looks the same way. You see there's a big belly in the trim in that wall. And when you get up on top, just some odd returns and not a high quality job. Sconce lighting in here is a little dated as well. And as you can see, there were some areas up here where there were some speakers in this room. Headed out through the foyer that goes to the garage. We'll come back in and have a look at the other rooms here in a second. Full finish 2-car garage. Nicely done. Good expansion joints in the floor. Electronic openers on both sides. Slop sink and a small workbench. Here's the kitchen. As we can see, it's a standard builder's grade cabinet with laminate countertops, pretty bold colors, old style black sink, and fixtures common for the period this home was built, which was in 1999 and 2000. Stainless appliances, a little tired and very dirty on the inside. closet just off the garage. And a half bath. I apologize, it's going to get a little dark here. Get some lights on. There we go. Vanity's in decent shape. This room looks pretty good. Older style toilet. And additional trim that is not done the best. You can see there's some seams and some gaps. This was all kind of snapped together stuff done with tracking. It was really not done by a carpenter. There's a slider at the back of the kitchen. You'll see some pendant light here, so obviously this is the eat-in portion of the kitchen. We just looked at the dining room a minute ago. Slider opens out to a huge deck. It's like 38 by 20-something. It's pretty large. We measured it earlier with the contractor. And there is a fire pit in the middle of the deck. Here's the kitchen view of the family room, the gas fireplace, and that opening we saw earlier. Let's head downstairs to the finished basement. Very poor quality trim job and drywall. You can see just a lot of this will need to be touched. Poorly trimmed all the way down. All these joints are incorrect. As you can see, the tape job isn't the best. Some stains, paint stains on the carpeting in the basement. See, the trims don't even line up, and if you look at the wall, I don't know if you'll see it from this angle or not, but they didn't build out that corner bead properly with joint compound. You can see a big bow in the wall and in the corresponding chair rail. We recommend removing all this and just painting the basement a two-tone, lighter, darker trim wall. Recessed lights down here with suspended ceilings. Again, we've got some sconce lights as well. French doors leading to a ceramic tiled area where we find a summer kitchen and some additional storage. Just a little kitchenette down here in the kitchen for those nights when they're probably downstairs watching TV and want to make a frozen pizza or some popcorn. But again, all the cabinetry down here is in pretty good shape. It does need some work as far as drywall repair, some modifications to the suspended ceiling to give that a more finished, polished look. There are some staining over here, which is in the area of the kitchen sink. And again, some other areas that need a little love to bring them back. Gold fixtures throughout, all gold handles and gold hinges. Different color faceplates and outlets. Some even different colors in the same room. Wall heater here. Another area where you can see where the drywall will need to be replaced or repaired. There's a sump pump to pump out any residual water that is makes its way under the slab. And our electrical panel hidden behind some louvers. Let's head upstairs. Well, actually we're going to spend a couple of seconds here in the utility room. Unique to this area, most of the homes here are in developments and offer public water and public sewer. This home does have well and septic. This area here is the only unfinished area of the basement. Here's your furnace with your AC system. It's a Carrier and a Bryant plus 90 efficiency, and the hot water tank. Okay, now we're going to head upstairs to the level of the bedrooms. As mentioned, two-story foyer. Really is quite nice. Had it been done a little more tactfully, probably would be a better appearance. Okay, there's the foyer looking from upstairs at the bedrooms level. Bedroom 1 is in the front northeastern corner, excuse me. Very bold colors and chair rail. Not all that popular in bedrooms. Contractor recommended pulling them off to give this a more open and brighter feel. As you can see, there are some blemishes in the walls that will need to be skim coated before it's painted. Older style, hollow core sliding glass, or sliding wooden bifolds, or slider should I say. But as you can see, even the back of the door here is painted red, so that'll need some attention. Again, gold fixtures and hinges. Linen closet. Set into the master. Opens by a double door. Nice appearance. However, not really a large master bedroom per se. The house really looks bigger than it is from the outside. Windows are all double pane, pretty good shape. We find a walk-in closet from the master bedroom and our access to the attic. It's a nice closet. They did smash a hole through the wall to make a repair or add a larger gang box for the switches going into the master bedroom or bathroom. Not sure why they did that, but here we are at the master bath. Black tile floor is really in pretty good shape. Contractor and I agreed that the tub, the shower surround, standard 4-foot, should probably be replaced. As should perhaps the vanity top, if not the entire vanity. Lighting fixtures look like they could be reused, cleaned, maybe taken down and painted and then put back up. Really pretty nice bathroom, good size. We're getting lots of afternoon sun here. This is facing due west, as you can see. We'll get a light out there. It's pretty bright. Okay. Across the hallway to the guest bath. This room is really in pretty good shape and doesn't require too much. There's a tile backsplash here. Lighting fixtures, everything looks relatively good. I mean, we could do something with this, or I think leave as is. Again, this is pre-sales clean, so the room does need a good cleaning and probably a painting. All in all, this room looks pretty good. Aside from the old hinges, obviously, and there's a little bathroom closet. Over here to bedroom number 3, and as you can see, this is very loud. Blue carpeting, blue walls with orange chair rail. Windows are in good shape, but the paint and stuff around this room is very loud. Again, we kind of agreed that, and you can see it was even a very kind of a poor paint job. I don't know if you'll be able to see this all bleeding down the wall. We both agreed that we should probably take the chair rail out of this room and just go white and replace the carpeting and any light switch plates or outlet plates that need it. Heading back down the hallway to the 4th bedroom. As you can see, there's the faux paint from downstairs in the foyer, in the grand foyer entry, makes its way all the way up here. Several, as you can see here, tape joints that have come undone. There's probably a dozen of them throughout the house. You can see up here's another. And here to the second floor laundry, which is a nice feature. We've also got some tape joints up here that will need to be feathered out, and of course the room painted. Another closet in here as well. Registers throughout the house. A lot of them are dented up and just a little rusty. You should probably replace all those. Here's the 4th bedroom. This is really not in that bad a shape. I would be inclined to maybe even leave the chair rails in here. Seems to go better with the colors, and quite honestly, from a paint perspective, I may even say just try to paint over this color with the same color paint to minimize the need for a possible second coat. The ceilings will have to be done, obviously. As you can see here, there's going to be more tape joints that need to get fixed. Doors, contractors, there's a couple of holes in this, some blemishes and some discoloration. Contractor's confident he can get that back into showing shape. Take a quick peek out. You'll see there's a driveway for probably about 6 or 8 vehicles if you park it the right way. A little stone area off the driveway they added on, probably for a camper or an RV. There are horseshoe pits. Take a quick peek. We'll look out the side window over here, or the back window, should I say. This will give you another opportunity to see just how large the deck is downstairs. And then looking out to a real huge yard with a fire pit over there in the corner. One more walk down the hallway. As you can see, there's another crimp in the carpeting here. I just don't think this was installed right. It would appear a lot of the finishes in this home were done by the homeowner. One thing I did want to make mention of that the contractor pointed out is this staircase. You can see the stair treads are actually painted with carpet on it. So if we decided to do any kind of engineered hardwood flooring up on top, we'd still have to wrestle with what to do here, and this could get pretty involved. If these are hardwood steps, they'd all have to get stripped down and resurfaced or repainted or restained, or depending upon what you wanted to do. But as you can see, the handrail, that needs to get sanded down and restained and polyed. Difficult to say just how much work would be involved here, but it's not going to be something that could get done really quickly. Really too bad that they painted these steps, because it had this been a wood finish here, this would really look pretty sweet with all the other wood surfaces and finishes that we have around. So there you have it. There is our video tour of 606 Waite Road in Clifton Park, New York, 12065.